and welcome back to the 4th edition of our Bag to Bank Crop Reports. I'm Dayton with Swiderski Equipment, and we are actually here in the Mosinee location today. We're standing in front of the planter that we use to plant our test plots. This is a white 9106 planter, and it received a few updates in order to be able to plant the different trials that we did. Those included depth, downforce, singulation, fertilizer placement, and speed. Now I'm lucky to be here with Hayden Henry. He's one of our precision farming specialists, and he's going to talk to us a little bit more about the components that we had to add to update this planter and the planter overall in general. So Hayden, can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, so what we did is we took a 9106 white planter, ordered it stripped down right from the factory, and then outfitted it with our precision planting products. So to start off, what we did is we added our SRM architecture, which is basically all the wiring, the modules, and the building blocks to add other components to. We then added our VSET, or our vacuum system, which is connected to our VSET meters, and then our V-drive motor. So the V-drive motor is what controls that VSET meter. The VSET meter is what actually plants the seed and gives us that accurate singulation. The V-drive meter controls the meter, drives it. It does all our swap control, our turn compensation, or any variable rate planting that we would like to do. To complement the VSET meter, we then added our speed tubes. So speed tubes are our high-speed option, is what we like to call it. Basically, what that does is no matter how rough the field is or how fast we're going, it's going to help maintain that accurate placement.
Okay, how exactly does it work?
So I got this one actually taken apart in half here. So what it is, it's a belt drive system. These feeder wheels up top here take the seed directly right off the meter and kind of flick it down into this belt. So then this belt spins along at either 5 miles an hour, or if you're planting up to 10 miles an hour or 7, whatever, how fast you're going, stays a consistent speed. It grabs the seed off the meter, brings it into the belt brings it down here, and it actually changes direction down at the bottom. So what that does is it flicks the seed backwards, so what it acts like is a dead drop from about a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch above the furrow. So like I said, no matter how fast we are, it's going to flick that seed backwards and plant at that same speed.
Wow, okay. So what's next?
So next we added our Delta Force, which is our hydraulic downforce control system. It's not just a hydraulic cylinder that's pushing down on the row unit, it's actually a control system. How it works is there's a sensor down over here that takes a weight measurement off the gauge wheels about 150 times a second. That then sends it to the SRM, and then the SRM tells the cylinder to react based on the ground conditions. So if there's more weight on the gauge wheels, it'll actually let off a little downforce, or if there's not enough weight on the gauge wheels, it'll push down. The other thing that this does, this is not just a downforce system, it's also a lift. So it's not, you don't see it as big of a deal in a lot of situations, but in a non-central fill planter setup like this 9106, it's a lot more important. So the reason being for that is all your seed is stored in these hoppers, and at any given time you could have an extra 100-150 pounds pushing down on your row unit. So that the weight of the seed and the weight of the row unit, we could be having too much downforce on the gauge wheels, and what this will do is it'll recognize that with the sensor, and it'll actually, in less than a 1/2 second, it'll go from pushing down to lifting.
Okay. So we covered all the seed components, so what do we have for fertilizer attachments?
So fertilizer, we did a couple different fertilizers. We did a 2x2 system with a single disc opener. We also have FurrowJet. So FurrowJet is it's like a starter fertilizer pop-up system. It's a newer product this year. It's a tri-band system, so you can actually run a single fertilizer through the wings, about 3/4 of an inch on each side. You could run a fertilizer down the center, or you could run the same fertilizer through all three in a tri-band format, all at the same time.
Okay, wow, that's impressive. So what did we use to control the fertilizer?
Yeah, so we did a couple different things. The pop-up system for the FurrowJet is actually a pressure and orifice-based system, that's just kind of like we normally do. Now, the 2x2, that's got a V-Apply HD module on it, so that's on every single row, and that's actually a controlled system as well. So this takes care of your swath control, your section control, your rate control. It functions just like our V-drive motors, basically. So what it does is it's got a flow meter on every row and then a servo valve on every row, so we've got row-by-row control. You can even take these V-Apply HD modules and variable rate your fertilizer off of a prescription or off of our new product, Smart Firmer.
So what exactly is Smart Firmer?
So Smart Firmer is a very new product for us. It's in its first commercial released year. Basically, it's just like our Keaton seed firmers. It functions in the same way that it firms the seed into the bottom of the trench and gives us good seed to soil contact. But the Smart Firmer has an array of sensors on it as well that measure a bunch of different parameters and basically gives us a whole other layer of data that we've never had in the past.
Okay, so exactly what kind of data does it provide?
So there's 5 things that this sensor can pick up. It's moisture, temperature, soil uniformity, residue, and organic matter. And what we can do is we take them parameters that this is reading, sends it to our 2020 display, maps it out, and then what we can do is we can enable control to variable rate our seed or our fertilizer right on the fly, row by row.
So it's a really easy way for our growers to know exactly what's going on in their fields.
Yeah, yep. It's all that translates to lower input costs, more efficiency, and higher yields.
Wow. Sounds like it's a really great addition to the already impressive precision planting products.
Yeah, we're really excited about it.
Well, if you guys have any questions, please get a hold of our precision farming department, Hayden, or any of our other of our members. Stay tuned in the next couple of weeks. We are going to have some more in-depth presentations with Hayden on the planter and the precision planting products. You can catch us on YouTube, Facebook, or SwiderskiEquipment.com. As always, thanks for watching our 2018 Bag to Bin Crop Reports. We'll see you later.